All right, so real quick, I'm gonna go over today's trades. July 20th, 2023. So, on the 4 hour, um, we had this imbalance right here that we had filled in on NQ, and um, basically this whole gap had been filled in. So my bias was bullish, um, mainly because we also had this liquidity void right here. This is like a volume imbalance, where no trader was able to place a trade in between here and here. So in the AM session around 10 a.m., I saw that on the 15-minute time frame, it also kind of tapped this order block right here. And my thought process was, okay, it's grabbing lows, and then it left this relatively equal high right here at 9:30. So at 10 a.m., which is right over here, 10:15, I sought to buy right over here because my bias was bullish. Like I said, these highs, I thought they had to get liquidated, but as I'm looking back at it right now, it looked like it just tapped into this sell side inefficiency, buy side imbalance, um, to then drop. But on the 5 minute, it looked like this high still hadn't been taken out, and then when it took out this low, I thought that it was just engineering more liquidity to get back up there. And, in another world, this trade would have played out, but it doesn't matter. This low got taken out, and then it started breaking structure, left a fair value gap. I got in at the fair value gap, stop loss below that candle, and the rest is history. So, definitely got stopped out quickly, but in all honesty, I thought this trade was 100%. What's it called? Um, I thought it was valid. Like, I think my narrative was valid, my bias was valid, until it proved me wrong, obviously. And I would have gone in short, but I was too busy taking another trade on YM. So let's go to YM real quick. So YM, we had two trades. So trade number one, this trade right here. Why did I take this trade? Well, time of day is around 10 o'clock right here. We took out this high right here. This high right here, that's this line right here. We took it out and we started breaking structure to the downside. Now, that to me is valid enough to get in at the nearest fair value gap, stop loss above the nearest high or order blocks, whatever you want to call it, the bullish candles. Like I said yesterday, order flow, if it's respecting it, it's going to respect it and then go in my direction. But no, I got stopped out. And like I said, it was 10 a.m. So it was 10 a.m. and I saw NQ. Let's look at NQ at 10 a.m. NQ at 10 a.m. fucking dropping, right? ES 10 a.m. ES 10 a.m. dropping. So what did I think? YM is going to follow. 10 a.m. drop to these relatively equal lows, and so that they could get liquidated. But YM had other plans, so yeah, that was basically it. And I also had a little bit of confidence in this trade because it also had a 5 minute fair value gap right there, which on yesterday's trade it actually ended up working out, but today it didn't. But what I did keep in mind is that this is a order block right here, basically, like a demand zone, if you want to call it. I come from trading supply and demand, so that's why I call it that. But there was also a gap right here, this gap right here that definitely held price from going back down, which is, it's fine. And then once this fair value gap started ending up as like a inverted fair value gap, that's when I was like, okay, yeah, we're definitely gonna get stopped out. I didn't get out early because I don't really care about that. I just let my stop loss get hit. So yeah, I'm not cutting trades. I'm not doing any of that shit. I'm letting my narrative play out, and if it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. And then so for the second trade here, we had price rallied up. It didn't take this high out yet. So this is some free sauce right here. When you see price breaking structure like this, and then it pulls back, but it hasn't liquidated this high yet, that is kind of like the algorithm telling you that, okay, here's your chance to get in, and you can get in now at this little gap right here, and that's exactly what I did. A 31 pip stop. I actually got in at a very good price, like around here. And then my take profit was literally 75 points, and we missed it by like 5 points, which is kind of tough. But for this trade, I didn't really have a draw on liquidity. It was more so I saw prices bullish, so I'm gonna just ride this to a 1-3, or I tried to ride it to a 1-3, but it ended up giving me like a 1-2.5. It did end up giving me a 1-3, but I wanted to catch it all on stream, so it doesn't matter. Usually I would hold it, but I got out like right over here, 1-1.5. But yeah, and that's about it for today's trading. And honestly, I think it was pretty good. Overall, we ended up in a 0.5% loss, so it's fine. Um, if I would have just taken it up here, but I wanted my take profit to get hit, so be it, bro. I would have been at break even. It doesn't fucking matter though. We're still up. So yeah, that was basically today's trades, and hope you got some value out of this. Hope you learned something from it. Peace.